Okay, today our topic is the environment and development. We will talk about this topic. Okay, firstly, I'll talk about the global warming. Firstly, we should understand what is global warming. Okay, global warming it means the Earth holding more heat than before because of greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide from cars and firm and other companies. And firstly, why we don't feel the 93% of global warming? Because it's a cause of this is ocean. Ocean goes into the 93.4% of global warming, and we don't feel it. In addition to, we should think about the ocean is like a huge store box, and it's the ocean soak up that global warming, and it's change temperature of water slowly, and we don't feel it. And next, it's the atmosphere. Atmosphere is about 2.3% of global warming. What is this atmosphere global warming? We are now feel hot weather. It is the atmosphere global warming. And the environment and development as the basic issues. Environmental issues affect and are affected by economic development. Okay, environment and economy are connected. Why? Because when the land and air, water are damaged, the people get sick, and the farmers produce less, and it will be very harmful for economy. In the developing countries, people, the half of people are working in what jobs it's belong to nature, and we harm the environment, many people lose their income, and plastic market failures lead to much environmental degradation. Okay. The many markets don't count the damage for air, for environment, and they don't give money for that. For example, have an example for that: Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola in India. Many people drink Coca-Cola because there are many people in India. But the area of India is very big, and there are some rural places, and they don't have enough water. Coca-Cola are using many water, and there are not enough water for poor people in India, and they don't pay for it. It's so harmful. It's I think the market failures. And poverty and lack of education may also lead to non-sustainable use of environmental resources. And poverty and lack of education. Okay, poverty and lack of education are so connected. Why? Why? Because if you are poor people, you cannot study in rich places. You cannot study schools, universities, and it will cause many bad things. And why is it belong to environment? For example, in Africa, for example, poor people drink dirty water, and they will get sick, and their nose will be loud from that. The basic issues: population, resources, and the environment. Okay, the population, resources, and environment are really connected to each other. They are cycled. Why? Because when the population's demands are rising, they should use the many resources. If they don't do good plan for producing resources, it will be very harmful for the environment, and there will be some pollution for everybody. and poverty and the environment. You know, in the poverty, in the what poor people damage for environment than rich people, because for living they cut trees for fire. They should cook food and they should drink water, and it will be very harmful for the environment. And they for the planting things they cut many trees in the forest. And rural development and the environment, and you know in the edge of the countries there are many rural people. They live the edge of cities, and they are very close to nature, and they will use many trees and water and others, and they fire every day. It will be very harmful for development. We should develop rural people, and we should send modern technology for them. In addition to, we should clean their water for drinking. We should give gases for them. We can save the environment with that. Next. And next talk is about the urban development and environments. And also cities in the developing countries are developing day by day. And so in addition to, they have not enough the clean water, and they will drink the dirty water, and they will get sick from that. And so we should, our main ambition is protecting the environment for that, because all the cities are developing, and we should give them the clean water, clean air, and others, the global environment and the economy. You know, many rich countries are spending more energy, more resources, and it will cause many pollution, air pollution, water pollution, and others. It will be very harmful for poor people, poor countries. Why the rich countries should live in a good life with clean water, clean air, but the poor country should live in a bad places. They should drink the dirty water, and they will get sick by. And so I think the rich countries should help to poor countries, but if they don't help them, it will be very harmful to them. So we should save the world. Okay, greenhouse gases induce climate change. Okay, greenhouse gases is the main cause of the global warming. So because nowadays there are many cars in the world, and they produce harmful gases, and it will be very harmful for our air. And next topic is about the sustainable development and environmental accounting. Okay, firstly I teach you what is sustainable development. Sustainable development is you are developing, and you should think about the future. For example, the Coca-Cola company, I said about that, and Coca-Cola company should think about their water. They should save water for future generations. They think about it. They should give more money for that. And next topic is the forum, the sustainable national products, and I is the sustainable national income. And what is the sustainable national income? It is the income, for example, country earn money, and they can use it in the future. It will be very beneficial for future. It's the NNI, GNI. It's the total income of every year for country, and DM. It's a depreciation of the manufactured capital assets. What it means? This is for example, we are using the cars, we are building monuments, and this is a DM. And DM, this is a environmental. This is depreciation of the environmental capital. This is a loss of the environmental capital. For example, water, air, and others. And next, more expensively sustainable net national product is. And I tell about this things, and I'll talk about M and A. There is expenditure needed to restore environmental capital. It's there is money for the protecting the nature. A is money is expenditure required to avoid destruction of environmental capital. It's money for the protecting the future's nature. Next, victims. Okay, the victims, the poor live in environmentally degraded lands, which are less expensive because the rich avoid them. Okay, victims, they are living in the poor places because it's so cheaper for them, but they are not enough comfort for living there. They are not the clean waters, clean air, and they will have to use bad things. And for example, they should cut trees. It's so bad for everybody. And living in a less protected lands gives the poor the less opportunity to work their way out of poverty. And they don't want to harm the nature, but they have to eat. Without it, they can't live. Without it, they can't cook foods. I will give a real example for that environment and tale of two villages, representative African village. And okay, I will start. The Africans' weather are so dry, and they are not will be enough. There are not enough rain for the planting and others. And many scientists said don't cut trees, don't use that water because it will be very harmful for you. Many scientists said to African people, but they have to do it. They should cook food, they should boil water, they should live. Their life is the environment. It's their life environment. Without that, they can't live. And now the South American village, it's many farmers come to South American village, and they are many farmers are the outcomers. They come to their village for the with the government's promises. They said we will give you land and you plant it, but government farmers cut the many trees, and it will cause many harms to environment. I think in these villages that rich countries should develop their knowledge. I think with the good knowledge, I think they will try to develop themselves, and by that they will rich countries should build schools for the girls and boys, and they will study here, and they will learn many things, and they will try to keep their environment. It's the best way. I think the knowledge is the best way for the keeping the environment. And with some effects of climate change in developing countries identified by IPCC. The problem, I'll tell about one sentence. Prolonged droughts, expanded desertification, increased severity of storms, is heavy flooding and the erosion. If with the melting ice, there will be much water and it will cause more storms, and more storms cause to die fishes and other river animals, and longer and more severe heat waves, reduces summer river flow and water shortages, and decreased green yields and others. And it was my topic, and my partner Sherzod will continue his topic.
So let's continue our topic, and my part starts from the economic models of environmental issues. So what does it mean? This page explains us resources should be privately owned by the individuals, because everybody carefully take care of about their thing or the territory, compared to the public sectors. Let's give one example. Let's consider you have two kind of cars. One is your private car, and second one is a rent car, which you get from a rental car service. You wash every day and change the oil of your own car, but you doesn't care about the rent car, because you anyway give back to the owner. This one explains how most important sector should be privately owned. There is as you can see, 4 types of ownership. And second page is allocational efficiency, and this chapter is about managing resources that they can serve for us for a long term. For example, after the 10 years, how we can use about the oils. And this one, for this page, I have also an example. Imagine you received a paycheck from your company. If you spend all of money in one day, you don't have money for the rest of the month. This example explains how it's important to managing resources. So third one is economic models of environmental issues. This page explains as common property resources. Inefficiency may arise because resource is not privately owned, like the first one. It's more about the family farmers can benefit from extended tenancy or ownership. Imagine you have a house, you live in a house which there is a kitchen with a shared with another family. If the slave is not taken care with anybody, it will be crazy all of the day. There should be strong claims with another family that will always be clean your kitchen, and it will be not polluted for the environment. And also we can continue with understanding the strategy of the commons. What does it mean? The users fail to take account of an externality that each uses more of the common resource. The average return is lowered for other resources. It means that the little things in a pollution can cause big damage for the environment. If we consider there is a park in our city, and every day hundreds of people brings their home pets to walking in that park. You bring a dog and your dog is polluting the park, and you think one dog cannot be big harm to the environment, and just imagine and rest 99 people think like you. It's the little individual comments can create a big tragedies for environmental pollutions. So let's introduce you one of the scientists which stands against the pollutions. His name was Elinor Ostrom. Elinor Ostrom won a Nobel Prize with the idea that we don't need a big government or a boss or a big boss or presidents to lead us for anti-pollution environmental systems. First of all, every individual first think about their own health and his own territory on cleanliness. His ideas was such as clearly defined boundaries of the resource system, also setting a fair argumental systems inside the society, proportional equivalence between benefits and costs of users, monitoring with those who audit accountable to users, and the other branch of these ideas. Okay, also the main thing which brings big problems for a damaging nature, it's the urban development systems. As we know, many people comes to the cities for earning money or find jobs. They will bring pollutions. The water can be more dirtier, or the constructions brings dirty air for local residents. Also, health-threatening pollutants, unsanitary environmental condition, and serious impact on poor. Also, there is air pollutions like environmental Kuznets curve. This curve shows us how country getting rich, it will getting more dirtier. We have live examples such as India, or with one of the most damaged air pollution countries, China. So we can actually see the graph of the Kuznets curve. In a graph, there is a shown income per capita and environmental taxation, and there is a changing point, turning point with a strong rural countries. It will be the pollution will be much less than compared to the weak low countries. Also, there is examples in that countries. We separated these countries with colors. These colors means CO2 emissions for a per capita. As you can see, the Afghanistan is one of the worst situations, and meanwhile the United States has a very nice per capita for individuals, and the CO2 emissions are less in that countries. And also there is another over 20 countries here. Also, let's continue the urban development and the environment. Urban development causes more problems, as I told, such as growth is a great, but it comes with a bill. I mean the traffic jams don't just waste time, wasting time. They cost money or the health. In some cases, people is pumping so much water out of the ground that are the cities will be polluted. There are just is a nature problems. There are the economic problems. It is a high health and economic cost associated with environmental degradation, drag on development, impact on poor and private wealth have led to land subsidence and flooding. Okay, next. Okay, also one of the biggest impact to the pollution is the local and global cost of rainforest destruction. As we know, the trees has a significant impact to our climate. It is a rainforest loss contributes to global warming as northern ices are melting now. It's a cause of climate change and loss of biodiversity, loss of livelihoods for people living in poverty who depend upon them. Also, the cutting down the rainforest is not just a local problem for one country. It's breaking the world's air conditionary. Also, sustainable management of rainforest is a priority. Okay, let's give an example with one of the biggest rainforests is in the world. It is the Amazon rainforest. The 58% of this forest is located in Brazil, and it's just an overview. It's located in South American countries like Peru, Colombia, Bolivia, Venezuela, Suriname, Ecuador. This rainforest has a significant impact for these countries. That's why South Korea has a difference from the other continents with their air is less polluted compared to for example, Asia or Africa. It's all because of the several diseases unchanged quantity of forests. So we can see there also countries which went from this kind of polluted air condition to the great climate condition. For example, it is one of the most developed countries is France. We can see in 2007 year their capital Paris was damaged by the air pollution. By yearly, the condition was changed to the good side. In 2014 it was quite normal, and now it is completely turned to the best phase of his own. It's because of the numbers of trees was increased all over the city, and there is a degradation of the by the numbers, which means the colors. Also, you can see the condition of air in 2015 years and 2023. You can compare, and there is a big change. It's even was not Eiffel Tower was visible for people from far 10-15 kilometers, and now it's as you can see, it's such a nice condition now. Okay, we ended the topic, and now I want to ask you, what's your own opinion about environment and development?
Okay. I understand from this topic, environment and development are really connected. Because when the air and water and lands are damaged, it will be very harmful for the economy and people get sick and farmers produce less. And you can see it's very harmful for our economy and for our government. And I understand that sustainable development is very important for our world. And in the future, I try for develop the sustainable development. I'll try to develop it. Okay. So Sherzod, what's your opinion about this topic?
So we explored how pollution of environment can impact to the economical development of the country. First of all, it has a impact to the people, and the peoples has a impact to the development of the economy. If the people be sick or health problems in a terms of pollution, they don't have such a great ratio of work. There can be many problems for their country. We survived a lot of countries. We also, I can say about India, one of the most developed economic countries, but still people live in India harms and damage from the a kind of illnesses despite their economy is such a strong and therefore the residents should pay attention more to their condition of their nature, not their economy, because economy can be growed after the decades or after the years, but damaged country, damaged nature and their resources cannot be reproduced or retailed. That's why I can say it will be so beneficial if we consider more focused to the anti-pollution system.
Thank you for your opinion.
Thank you.
Çok yaptım ama çok